Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. My name is Sakshi and we are going to discuss the most important current affairs for you as per 7th September 2020. So before beginning, I would like to introduce you with SSBCrack exams. It is one of the best institutions if you are preparing for defense examination like NDA, CDS, AFCAT, Territorial Army and other defense examination. You can visit our website for more details, like we provide courses, mock tests, quizzes and study materials. You can also follow us on our social media platforms Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Telegram. For defense updates and notification, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also download our mobile app SSBCrack Exams from Google Play Store. So let's start with the question of the day. The question of the day from the yesterday's session, and in the yesterday's session I asked you, what is Special Marriage Act 1954? What is Special Marriage Act 1954? See, Special Marriage Act, it is an act of the Parliament of India. This act was enacted to provide special forms of marriages for the people of India and also the Indian nationals which are living abroad, which are living in the foreign countries. This is for the Indian people and people who are living in the foreign countries, and this act is for all the people irrespective of their religion, faith, followed by either of the party. Under this, people from different caste or religions or states, they can get married under this particular act, and in which marriage is solemnized by the way of registration, which means marriages solemnized under Special Marriage Act, they are not governed by the personal laws. Alright, that is why it is named as Special Marriage Act. What is the objective? So the objective of SMA 1954 is to address the interreligious marriages, and the basic aim is to establish marriages as the secular institution, lacking all the religious formalities which require the registration alone. So this is the Special Marriage Act. Now let's move ahead with the first important article that we have today, and it is about the Kaziranga National Park. It is about the Kaziranga National Park. Recently, Assam government, you all know Kaziranga National Park is situated in Assam. So Assam government has approved to expand this particular park by 3053 hectares. Okay, the Kaziranga National Park is about to expand. So this expansion, it will help to provide connectivity to Orang and Nameri National Park across the river of Brahmaputra. Also, it is going to provide connectivity to the hills of Karbi Anglong, which is situated to the south of the park. Okay, so it is going to benefit these both. So what will be the benefit of this expansion? This is going to give adequate space to the increasing animal population. Also, major issues like inbreeding of tigers, it could be controlled. So now let's discuss some of the major important facts about Kaziranga National Park. Location is in Golaghat and Nagaon in Karbi Anglong district of Assam. This is the location. It is the single largest undisturbed and representative area in Brahmaputra Valley floodplains. It was declared as National Park in the year 1974. Along with the National Park, it is declared as a Tiger Reserve, and it was declared as a Tiger Reserve in the year 2007. Also, it is UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it was declared UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 1985. The Kaziranga National Park, it is home for world's most one-horned rhinos. Also, the conservation in the Kaziranga, it is focused on the big fur species like rhinos, elephants, Royal Bengal tigers, Asiatic water buffaloes. These are majorly conserved in this particular national park. Okay, now let's move ahead. Next we have is about the Ease of Doing Ranking 2019. Recently, our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji, she announced the 4th edition of the Business Reform Action Plan BRAP ranking of the states. What it is Business Reform Action Plan ranking of state, also known as Ease of Doing Business ranking. Okay, so this was the 4th edition. 3 edition already happened, and the ranking of the states under this particular ranking is based on the implementation of the Business Reform Action Plan, which was started in the year 2015. So it was started in the year 2015. So this plan 18-19 includes 180 reform points covering 12 business regulatory areas such as access to information, single window system, labor and environment, etc. So Andhra Pradesh retained the first position. Second position is held by Uttar Pradesh. Third is by Telangana. So here in this particular image, you can see the best performing zones, northeast, west, south and northeastern. So the best performing zone is the north zone. Uttar Pradesh is the second position as you can see, and the least performing you can see northeastern Assam, right? Now in this particular image, you can see the top position, top 10 Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, West Bengal and Gujarat. These are the top 10, and last three are the Odisha, Sikkim, Tripura. These are the least performing in this particular ranking. Now let's move ahead, and we are going to discuss about the State of Young Child in India report. So recently our Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu ji, he released a State of Young Child in India report. So this particular report is prepared by Mobile Creatures. This is a policy advocacy organization, or you can say it is a NGO. Okay, it was prepared by this particular NGO, and under this they highlights the reports on the two main components: the Young Child Outcome Index. First is this index, and second index is the Young Child Environment Index. So let me tell you one by one. First, Young Child Outcome Index. Basically, this particular index, it measures the health, nutrition, cognitive growth, these type of things, and these are measured with the help of indicators like infant mortality rate, stunting rate, net attendance at the primary school. These are the indicators which measures the health, nutrition, cognitive growth of a child. So this particular index measures that only. The top 5 states for the well-being of the children under this particular index are Kerala, Goa, Tripura, Tamil Nadu and Mizoram. And Assam, Meghalaya, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, they have scored below the country's average. Okay. Now moving ahead to the Young Child Environment Index. This particular index, the aim of this index is to understand the policy and the environment enablers that influence a child's well-being. So under this, Kerala, Goa, Sikkim, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, they have scored the top 5 position, and the same 8 states that were below the average score on the Young Child Outcome Index, they have performed poorly in this one as well. Okay, so this is about the State of Young Child in India report. Now next news we have is about the Indian Railways, and it is about the decriminalization of begging. So Indian Railways is about to decriminalize the begging, and it has proposed an amendment to the same, begging in the trains or the railway premises. So the amendment also compounds the offence of smoking by leaving spot fines and dropping all the charges or actions against the person involved in the smoking. So first of all, you need to understand what were the provision for the criminalization of begging. So it was under Railway Act 1989. Okay. Under this, there was section 144(2), and this particular section says that if any person begs in any railway carriage or upon a railway station, he shall be liable for the punishment as provided under subsection 1. So there was a punishment for begging under section 144. But now they have proposed an amendment, and the proposed amendment says that now the proposal is to amend the section by stating that no person shall be permitted to beg in any carriages or upon any part of the railways. Okay, so the amendment will be here. So now let us discuss about the smoking provisions. So it is under section 167, and under section 167 it says that no person in any compartment of a train shall, if objected to by any passengers, smoke therein. No one can smoke inside the compartment of the train. Irrespective of any objections raised, the railway administration may prohibit smoking in any train or a part of a train. Now the amendment is proposed in this particular section, and if the person liable to pay fine is willing to pay it immediately, the officer authorized may compound the offence by charging the maximum fine that will be paid by the railway administration, and the offender shall be discharged and no further proceedings shall be taken against the offender. So these are the proposed amendment under the Indian Railways 1989 Act. So now next we are going to discuss about the International Day of Clean Air. And International Day of Clean Air, it is the first International Day of Clean Air for blue skies, and 7 September is the date where we are going to witness the first ever International Day of Clean Air for the blue skies. So from this year, we are going to celebrate this particular day. The day it aims to raise the public awareness at all the levels like individual, community, corporate, government, that clean air is important for health and productivity and the economy and the environment, everything. So from 7 September 2020, International Day of Clean Air for the Blue Skies, it will be celebrated. Our Union Environment Minister, Shri Prakash Javadekar ji, he will be chairing a webinar on the same on the first ever International Day of Clean Air for the Blue Skies. Okay, so you need to remember this. Now moving ahead, and let me tell you the current COVID-19 situation in India. So as per 6 September, the total cases are raised to 41,13,811. The recovered cases are now 31,80,865. Out of them, active are 8,62,320. Deaths have reached to 70,626. In this, the next chart, you can see the states with 1 lakh plus confirmed cases. The top leading confirmed states are Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh. They have the highest number of the confirmed cases. Now moving ahead, it is time for quiz. Let's revise this session with the questions. Try to answer this question. Kaziranga was declared as National Park in A. 1973, 1974, 1975 and 1976. So the correct answer for this is Kaziranga was declared as National Park in the year 1974. Now the next question for you is, which state topped ease of doing business ranking 2019? Which state topped the ease of doing business ranking 2019? Andhra Pradesh, B. Uttar Pradesh, Telangana and D. Madhya Pradesh. So the ease of doing business ranking 2019 is topped by Andhra Pradesh, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Telangana. Okay. Now the next question for you is International Day of Clean Air. It is celebrated on 7 September, 8, 9 or 10 September. So the correct answer is 7 September. International Day of Clean Air celebrated on 7 September and it is started, and in this year we are celebrating 2020, we are celebrating and we are witnessing the first ever International Day of Clean Air. Okay. Now it is time for question of the day. Try to answer this question in the comment section. So the question for you is, what count as act of God? What count as act of God? See, this is related to the recent statement made by our Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji. So we'll discuss about this in detail in the next session. Till then, you try to answer this in the comment section. So I'll see you in the next session. Till then, work hard. Jai Hind.